Hello everyone, this is Bonnie from Lewis House on the Prairie, back again with another video. This week I thought I would take you on a tour of our pantries and how I organize my food. It's not Pinterest perfect, but it is organized for us and it works for us, so come along with me and I'll show you how I do it. So, we are here in my kitchen. This is the pantry closet that obviously was with the house. And before I had these buckets and containers and baskets, it was a total wreck. There was canned food. It's way back here. My whole arm fits in here and I still can't touch the wall. It's deep and skinny. So I had canned food in the back that was going bad. We had bags that have the reclosable zippers that don't really reclose very well, of dry goods that were going bad that we didn't really want to use because it had like popped open or spilled in here. And these two shelves up here were pretty much unusable to me because I am not that tall, and the stuff up here was totally unusable. The buckets of stuff and bags and cans of things, and I, even with a step stool, I still had a hard time getting to stuff in the back. So I knew we needed baskets because you can pull the whole thing down, see what's in there. It doesn't even have to be all that organized, but then you can push it back up there and the high use items are in here. This is for our vitamins. We have food allergies, so this is the stuff for food allergies. So stuff that's gluten-free, dairy-free, specifically for us. Up here is, I labeled it contraband. That is the gluten stuff for the boys. But it's so easy to pull this whole thing down and be able to use all of that. And even without a step stool, I can get that down. So I would recommend baskets go up high so that you can pull it down with one motion, grab what you need, put it back. I just use broad categories. This up here is miscellaneous. This is contraband, vitamins, food allergies. So that's how I have organized that. I love the baskets. I have some extra stuff tucked around the edges that I don't use a lot. So I do still have some extra space in the back that I put things that I don't get to. Now, I did buy a bunch of bins and airtight containers from Amazon. I decided that since we had so many different sizes of containers and different reclosable bags, that this would be the best way of storing this stuff. And we use a lot of alternative flours, so we have tapioca flour or tapioca starch in this. We have all sorts of things. Millet flour, arrowroot flour, quinoa flour. So we have a bunch of different dried goods, dried beans, that were all in different, just a mishmash pile. So putting them in these bins, I know where to find them. It's easy to stack them. I have an inventory list right here on the inside of my cupboard of what size of container I'm looking for. So if somebody, where's the oat flour? Oh, it's going to be in a large container. So they know to go down here. There's the oat flour, medium-sized containers, small containers, and what all I have in there. So it's at a glance. I know what I'm out of. I know I'm out of raw cashews because I've crossed that off. So I really enjoy this. I think it works for me. I just took a few minutes, made an inventory list of what was all in here. And you'll notice I have no canned food here. That's because I took all the canned food to the next closet that I'll show you, that it really made a lot more sense because the shelves are not as deep. So you can pretty well see all your canned food if you have less deep shelves but more of them. So we will go to the next room and I will show you the storage closet that we've converted into a pantry, and it's down a couple of stairs. All right, this is our storage closet that is in our den. It's only down about 5 stairs, and the shelves that you see were in here. That's where we keep our games, mop bucket, some extra storage, all the canned food. We have some freeze-dried food that I was buying, some extra things you don't use very much, dehydrator, ice cream maker, crock pot, extra dry goods. Here's all the homegrown stuff that we canned this year. So that is everything here. We put in all these shelving units. This bin right here, I found these at Walmart. I love these. They're stackable bins, but they have a little trap door you can get your stuff out. Is that not the coolest thing? Instead of having to pull this out, open to get your split. All the boxes and jars of things. Here's one of our favorite gluten-free pastas, the Banza brand. It's made from chickpeas. It's very smooth. It is really delicious. It's got extra protein in there, extra fiber. We really enjoy that. So I've got chicken and tuna here, diced tomatoes here, and they're 4 cans deep. Soups, potatoes are in this bin, away from the onions that are in that bin. I love those bins with the trapdoors. I hope Walmart keeps carrying them, but you just never know. Now here's another tip. We did have, you know those plastic chest of drawers? They kind of look like a plastic dresser drawers. We had 2 sets of those here, and honestly getting rid of the chest of drawers thing and just using the drawers to slide on the carpet down here is my favorite thing. And look how much more storage we got out of this space where we had 6 drawers before. So we literally use the drawers to slide on the carpet. We have a couple more of the drawers upstairs for books to slide under my daughter's bed. And it's been the best thing ever. We have so much more things fit into the same space by taking out the drawer units. And we just repurposed the drawers. So I enjoy that. I put little labels on there, batteries, candles, etc., and light bulbs, so that everyone knows how to get that stuff. And okay, so I hope you enjoyed my Pantries tour. I hope you got a few things out of it that might be ideas for you to help organize the madness that might be at your house. And it's certainly not Pinterest perfect, but it certainly works for us. We generally know where everything is at, and it's organized chaos. See you next week.